So, Sir X, what has the Empire brought us?
So we have 2 units of demi-griffs with halberds, one of them being a Royal Outdoor Griffites. Up in the air, we have the General of the Empire bringing a Potion of Toughness. On the ground, we have 2 handgunners, 3 units of greatswords, 1 unit of the Sigmar Sons, 3 units of flagellants. None of them are the Tyrant Souls, it's just regular flagellants. We have 2 spears. We have a Light Wizard with Net of Ammontalk, Scroll of Power, and Arcane Conduit. And yeah, pretty generic army. I don't know if I said the 3 greatswords, but 3 greatswords. So yeah.
Yep, pretty standard as far as the Empire goes. For the Greenskins, though, we have 2 units of Night Goblin Archers, one of them being the Regiment of Renown. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Orc Boy Biggins, 1 Goblin Wolf Rider. We got 2 Orc Biggins. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Goblin Spearmen with 9 ranks of veterancy. We got a...
Wow.
Is that 3? No, yeah, that's 2. We got a Night Goblin Shaman with Sneaky Stealing, Itchy Nuisance, Goggle Fix It. We got a Hammer of Gork, Artillery Piece. We got a Goblin Big Boss on a Spider, and he just moved his Lord. Let me just find him. He got 2 Goblin Big Bosses. Where did his... Oh, there we go.
Where is he?
And he's got a Night Goblin War Boss on foot with Potion of Foolhardiness, Toughness, Stand Your Ground, and Varg. And last but not least, we got the 8-peak Loonies.
Yeah, we do.
So, kind of a standard Empire. A little bit sort of like... not too normal, I guess, for the Greenskins. But we still don't see that all too much. A good Hammer of Gork to force the enemy to come to him. We'll see if it's effective enough at taking out those handgunners, which I think would be the primary target because they can be quite painful.
So, bringing the Night Goblin Archers. So, they're a little bit more expensive, they have a little bit less morale, slightly different melee stats, but the real reason people bring them is for poison range damage, which can be a double-edged sword in firing into a melee, because the poison will hit you and your own man as well as the enemy. But if he's going after the enemy archers, I guess that's good. Yeah,
but the thing is, handgunners in this game are not really gonna have any great target, right? Like, there's no real, I can shoot this all day target. There's no spider, no flying lord.
Yeah.
There's not really anything they can really, focus on, I think.
Also, these artillery pieces are doing some really nice work into these Empire boxes. Very thick formations.
Yeah, the Empire is like grouped up too close in the sense of, as you said, a thick formation. And that does make artillery a lot more effective against it.
Look how small this front line is.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much going to be bunched up here. And I think the Greenskins are just banking on him doing so that his cavalry can just ride all around him. And the Empire Lord was just about to land, but he decided not to do it.
Smart.
Pretty clever choice considering he was landing into an Orc Boy Biggin and a Big Boss.
Indeed. Also, those handgunners just getting wrecked by that artillery. Some gunners starting to fire, but again, firing at those gobos, they're so cheap, even with their experience, and they have the silver shield, deflecting 55%, and the main combat is beginning now.
Yeah, the goblins are not really taking a huge chunk of damage in this one. They can pretty much survive it. And the whole front line is pretty much just going to be a straight battle here. It doesn't seem like the Empire is bothering to pull any units around for a flank, which seems a bit odd to me because that seems like the thing you should try to do here. But yeah, a net did come down though to stop some of the units. We'll see if it pays off because those demigriffs are gonna charge straight into the Biggins. And that's an okay target, but you wanna get the old Boy Biggins in. Oh my god, they didn't even charge them, Zex. They just walked into them. They were charging the units behind them.
So bad. Also, here come the Goblin Wolf Riders behind going after those gunners. Very, very effective. And I don't think that Light Wizard has enough magic to stop them. And the archers, though, are going after the General of the Empire, doing some very nice damage.
Yeah, they're actually getting decent damage done, and on couple that with the artillery, he's actually removing these handgunners pretty solidly, doing a lot of damage at the very least. And that that Lord still taking a lot of damage, especially considering he's chucking his potion.
And you also look in the middle of the lines. 2 units of swordsmen, 1 great sword, 1 Sigmar Sons, are being held up by 1 unit of gobos. Very, very nice cost-effective trade. Lots of these gobos just holding up all these units, while on the right flank, Greenskins doing pretty well, especially with the general destroying those flagellants with the help of the AP abilities.
Yeah, now the general is being, it looks like he's being caught by the Orb Boy Biggins, and let's see if they can actually keep them on the ground. There's no big boss just yet to poison him, so I think he might be able to get out, Sir X.
Oh,
no,
he just got
staggered by the archers. Oh.
And the archers are the poison archers, so he's actually poisoned also.
Oh,
now.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
But they're all poisoned, so I'm not sure how much that helps. Also looks like the Biggins are going to charge in and reinforce the front lines, which are starting to crumble. But the Demi-Griffs will go through the main hole in the lines and try to help the general.
Yeah, a Gorg will fix it, was used to slow down the general, but he did just magically get up. He just laughed at the Greenskins.
Yep.
The Greenskins front line still doing okay, but there's a lot of Empire units actually to kill.
Indeed. Also, that Night Goblin Warboss is going straight for that Light Wizard. And the front line looks pretty mixed, I'd say.
Yeah. I know it seems a bit weird to have the Warboss on foot. I mean, I understand it because it makes him more tanky, but why not just trust in potions, right?
Yep.
Those Demi-Griffs are getting killed, and when they're gone, the general is gonna get attacked again, and he has no potion, remember? So Sir X, you might actually go down here.
You're right. It's going pretty close. But again, in the main line, the Empire is doing some very nice work. Even though these big guns are starting to hold out, just a matter of time until those Empire troops start flooding in.
Yeah, this is if he kills the Empire Lord here, he's probably gonna have this. But a lot of his units are taking damage, and the Empire still got plenty of his actual infantry left, but they're just all... See, that's the issue, I think, Sex. All of the Empire troops are just lazily grouped up. Yeah. Right now, these guys should be moving around to flank. They're just kind of standing there in thick clusters instead of trying to actually spread around.
Exactly,
and
they're not using your numbers.
Look at that general of the Empire Lord. He's just stuck.
Yeah. He's stuck in like 3 or 4 boar boys deep. And these are exactly the units you want to fight the General of the Empire. Not looking very good for them.
Yeah, I don't think that General of the Empire is getting out of here. Those archers are still firing away, now firing on the great swords where they'll actually do decent damage, but one of them occupied by the flagellants, and at the same time, that Night Goblin Warboss, he's actually finding Demi-Griffs.
It looks like the Griffs is actually trying to pull through a little bit. That's just making them easier targets.
Oh, that's 2 Demi-Griff models down. Can he take the 3rd one? Probably soon. Is that General of the Empire quite gone yet? Not quite, but he's going that way.
And he's also very, very close to the edge of the map, and the main blob of those Empire troops, like, both of their flanks are gone, so just a matter of time.
Yeah, now there's 3 Orb Boy Biggins ready to X, and they're just gonna cycle charge him, and I think we have a shatter, and it looks like Sandblasted Skin takes the game and will move on to the semi-final right now to meet Soothsayer. There's of course just the unbreakable units left.
Indeed. I think what happens is the Empire just got outplayed, you know? Like, I think he had the units to possibly take him down, it's just he misused his general. He just blocked up, he kept his guys in a blob, just mistake after mistake, and it cost him the game.
Yeah, he didn't try to flank on the map either, he just put his whole front line in that small line, and that didn't really pay off for him.
Yeah. Also, those great swords were very overkill facing those gobos, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, good game.
Alright, and that was the last quarterfinal. Now we will be moving on to the semi-finals. Let me just make the victor here.